we are live.
Hey guys, what's up? FaZe All God 420 here,
And today we're gonna be having a little chill stream. We're gonna be playing some Nintendo games, but also discussing the recently rumored Super Metroid Remake and Metroid Ravenous. Right now we're playing a game on the Game Boy app there, so we're just gonna wait for that one to download. I've gotten quite a few pickups recently as well. Take a quick moment. Oh, it's updated. That was a quick update. Got one of the new. Got one of the new limited edition Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus. It's like an orange flavor or something. I'm also gonna update this. Showing off some of my recent. Yeah, so. Here are my recent Switch 2 pickups here.
There's something about news about the Switch apparently in Europe because they want.
Yeah, I heard about that,
yeah,
man.
they're gonna stop selling them
Yeah.
because the Switch One because they want to make a renewable battery.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, my recent pickups. I got Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection. Yeah, I got Kirby in the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Yeah, I got Xenoblade Chronicle X Definitive Edition Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Yeah, it's a long ass fucking title. Yeah, I got Star Fox. Already beaten this quite a few times. Yeah, I got Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This wasn't supposed to be in the stack, but I got this one a while back here, Mario Tennis Fever. Also got Mario Strikers Battle League with it too. Yeah. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. It's actually pretty decent. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. And Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which I got both games for $80 by the way, which is a pretty good deal. shit. Yeah, that Yoshi figure you gave me for my for an early birthday gift. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, D'Angelo got me this Yoshi for my as an early birthday gift, but I find the accessories are kind of hard to put on. Like one nutjar could like this, like this hat here. You gotta line up the spike in his eyes in a certain way. Sunglasses are kind of weird to put on as well because there's and the fucking hat fell off. Try not to tilt it. Yeah, there we go. Here's Yoshi's hat and the sunglasses. Come on, games, guy. We'll start playing some games on Switch. Yeah, well, the shelf I keep my Switch games is almost full now. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Just want to take a quick moment to do something real quick. So I gotta connect it. Yeah, if you're wondering there, yeah, this is how I play my Game Boy games, my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on the Game Boy app. Yeah, it feels like the perfect controller to play them. You need to play Fortified Zone, Sorta Hope 2, Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Game Boy games right here, D'Angelo. Wario Land. Next is Metroid 2, of course. But yeah, Wario Land was I used to play this quite a bit on my 3DS. Really hoping they add Wario Land 2 now because we got Wario Land 3, Wario Land 2, Wario Land. Although the order is kind of off because it should be Wario. Yeah, like Wario Land 3 is first. But I still have a physical copy of Wario Land 2 anyways, so I can just boot it up on my Game Boy player. Yeah, actually, it would be nice if Nintendo would make a new Wario Land game because we don't need another fucking WarioWare game! Like, God, like, what the hell is that game even about? Like, fucking really? You know, like WarioWare is like one of those what the fuck games. They were renting Smooth Moves once on Wii. Nowadays, Wario is just is just mostly been reduced to Mario's the spin-off characters and stuff. Like has a rival for Mario and Luigi, for Mario and stuff. But Mario already has Bowser and all that. We took a toke, then we're gonna start this shit. Let's get this started. sense. Actually, before I start this, I'm just gonna do some slight changes to the controls here. Set wire body slam. Beat a jump. Here's something clever I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna put R to crouch so it'd be easier to crouch. Put L and R to crouch. Say it's all good to go. Yeah. It would have been nice though if it did recognize it as a SNES controller, because for some reason it recognizes it as a Pro controller. Like when you use the SNES controller with the NES app, it sees it as a SNES controller. I used to play this game quite a bit. I beat this game a few times on 3DS. Mario. Welcome to Wario Live! Usually it's welcome to Wario Land, but Wario World, but yes. Yeah, let's start this shit. Rice Beach. Yeah, it works. So the crouch using mopping L to move down with crouch, it actually works. Yeah. My big art to the. Yeah, this is a great way to. Yeah, freaking love this update on the Game Boy app. Like none of the Nintendo Classics apps never had the option to change controls until like last year. But this actually really, it's actually really good there because I don't think any other emulators actually allow you to do that. And it can also map into, and it's working for ground bounds too, so much better than using the D-pad. Like, much more comfortable. It's like a bull or like a buffalo helmet that Wario's wearing. Yeah, you can stick the ceilings, do a powerful cool ground pound. Yeah, some of these actually sound like reused sound effects from Metroid 2. I just realized that. Yeah, some of these are actually reused sound effects from Metroid 2. Yeah, even the pause menu sounds like Metroid 2. It's the same sound effect. Yeah, if Nintendo were to bring back Wario Land, you actually have a couple ideas of of some of the developers that could make it. You know, one of my ideas is Retro Studios. Like they've made the Metroid Prime games and Diamond Country Return and Tropical Freeze. So I think this game would actually be a perfect game from Metro Studios. But that guy's in a problem. Yeah, I don't think any other emulators let you do the mapping thing like what the Nintendo Classics apps do. Most emulators I've seen always have the option to map with the one button. Well, Dolphin Emulator gives you that option, but most emulators don't usually have that option. Yeah, let me show you a secret about this game. So, if you press pause, I'm just gonna press select here 16 times. Yeah, I can add more infinite lives if I wanted to. Hey, D'Angelo, look at this, eh? I can manipulate my lives. Yeah, I can manipulate my item, my coin count. Yeah, it's just fucking broken, man. Like they actually have this in the game. Yeah, you can fill up all your whole count. You can increase the time. Fuck, don't need any. I don't even play any mini games. They won't even let me. Yeah, that's another thing about this game that compared to Mario is that after each level, you'll have a coin count. And depending on how much treasure and coins you beat the game, where like the ending changes. Charlie Day, who voices Luigi in the Mario movies, he wants Danny DeVito to play Wario in a future Mario movie. Yeah, what do you think of that? Hey, Danny DeVito as Wario. I think that'd actually be pretty cool. Oh yeah, the dragon head! Yeah! Fire! 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 This game does look better on Switch than it did on 3DS. Like, the game was all in black and white on 3DS. Hey, D'Angelo? That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, how does water work? The way the water works is weird. Like, it looks different underwater. Yeah, that's the checkpoint right there. Yeah, this ability's actually pretty good. It's like a jetpack or whatever. Secret area. Wow.
Rewind.
Ah! Yeah, so you need 10 coins in order to beat each level. You need to pay 10 coins. I'm gonna show off the mini games. Got the money bag. Again. Got the money bag again. That green bastard counting his money. So yeah, my thoughts about the Super Metroid remake and Metroid Ravenous, like, I feel like a Super Metroid remake is a possibility, especially since both Super Metroid and I mean both the first Metroid and Metroid 2 have been remade. Both games have been both Metroid 1 and 2 have been remade, so it makes sense to remake Super Metroid next. And also especially with all the remakes that we've been getting lately, like Star Fox 64 remake and Ocarina of Time remake coming out. Like, I feel like a Super Metroid remake can't happen because I feel like we're in fucking remake hell now. Like, we got remakes of Resident Evil 4, like we've got remakes of a whole bunch of fucking Resident Evils. Apparently, the Super Metroid remake is supposed to release first on Switch 2, and then after that, it's gonna be Metroid Ravenous, the Metroid Dread sequel. Hold on. Nope. Here's another secret with that secret menu there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One is big again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. on Metroid Super Mario Remake and Metroid Ravenous, like, I feel like Metroid Ravenous is a possibility there because there is some, like it's been quite a while since Metroid Dread, and I actually have an idea of what Metroid Ravenous the story can be about. Like, the main villain can be Ravenbeak, but people always make that fucking argument that he died at the end of Metroid Dread, but the thing is that Ravenbeak, like, in one of the areas before the final fight, like, there was a ship, and while you're escaping the planet ZDR, like, you see the ship is gone, so it's a possibility that Ravenbeak or someone else did escape. Like, Samus, like, at the end of Metroid Dread, Samus could have easily fought in a Ravenbeak clone. Or in Metroid Ravenous, like, it is a Ravenbeak clone, because, remember, Ravenbeak said that he has cloning technology, so probably ended up cloning himself as a backup plan, just in case if Samus killed him, because remember, Ravenbeak didn't realize how powerful the Metroid DNA was. So he might have known that, and he did that as his backup plan. Ha! I got crushed. Try that again. Ha! Oh, it's already open. I'm gonna show you minigame number 2 now. Yeah, this item is fucking broken. Yes, item, you can just keep fucking going here.
that has no working cheat codes. Like, that's crazy. It's still got no working cheat codes yet. Everyone's favorite thing to do is fly the car and listen to the rock music. They just completely get rid of that. Literally everyone's favorite thing in the game.
Yeah, for a stupid. Yeah, for a Super Metroid remake. Yeah, one thing that like I wouldn't mind. One thing I can see it looking like, I can see it looking like Metroid Dread and Samus Returns. When it comes to gameplay. The melee attack have the slide, and the melee attacks the slide move. Yeah, and also some of the Aeon abilities. Yeah, another thing is that like people are saying that it should be in a pixelated art style, but honestly, like, I think it would look cool if it was like in the Mercury Steam design. Mercury Steam developed it. Just saying, like. And also, like, what the whole foreshadowing thing with Ravenbeak escape, or some Ravenbeak and some inhabitants of Planet ZD are escaping, like, I can see that being a possibility, because Samus Return didn't hint at some of the events of Metroid Dread, after all.
Yeah, I heard knockoff 360 power cables cause house fires for people to work. Yeah, in this picture, I thought, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a Shaw thrown on the wall.
That's what's pretty. Yeah, the control. I like the. Yeah, I like the new update that they added to the Nintendo Classics apps where you can change controls here because you can do some pretty interesting control schemes. Like now I no longer have to. Yeah, I can just crouch by using R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Crush him! Yeah! Shit! No, are those fucking things there? How even is that? Shooting spikes out of the sky. This boss is really easy. Yeah! That's how fucking easy that boss is. This is a little bit of color though. Mount Teapot. By the way, they just released this game on the Switch Game Boy app just a few hours ago. Yeah, it's available right now. You can play this anytime. Yeah, what kind of fishes are those? Like yeah, they're like seahorses, but they have like a comb on the, yeah, like the back of their head, their backsides are shaped like a comb or something. Very weird. Ah! Ah, nice! 3 up, even though I don't need it. Ha. That thing. Yeah, I've beaten this game quite a few times on 3DS actually. It looks better on Switch though, because at least there's a bit of color. It's not fucking black and white. Oh yeah! I forgot about this! Yeah, this game had an optional secret world called Sherbet Land. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I can't believe this is actually a thing in the game, eh? Hey, D'Angelo? Just before GTA cheat codes. Yeah, you just press the select button 16 times on the pause menu, and you can manipulate whatever your inventory or whatever power-ups you got. And you can manipulate the time as well. Ah! Ah! In here. Yeah, the level feels completely random there. I totally forgot this was a part of the game. Music's spooky. Surprise, bitch! get one of this spike. What? Amy is going there. Oh, nice! Got treasure. Yeah, that was Warren's personality back in the day, was that he was a treasure hunter instead of a game developer. What? What's this? Secret area? Warren's almost got 10 grand now. be a genie's lamp. Yeah, that's what it looks like anyways to me. Yeah, hopefully we get more Genji games on the Switch 2 GameCube app because that's the one we need more games for. See, yeah, the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance app also need some games, but you know, like GameCube only has like 9 games on the Game Boy app. The Game Boy app has a bunch of games. Now I have over 10 grand now. Dragon Head. Oh yeah, my favorite one. Jet Hat. Going up. Boss time. Yeah, penguin with boxing gloves. Jump on his fucking head.
Got him! Yeah, for some reason, they never really can fight the boss or go to the goal for some reason in that level. It's a weird thing they did in that level. Yeah, I'm not sure if any. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing happens from beating this bonus world. Guess we'll see after this. And like I said, I don't think anything really happens. It's the random bonus world. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about this. It floods this whole area here. I'm actually going to take a piss before I continue.
God, I see a picture of a pawn shop in Las Vegas that's selling a Series X for $350. An American pawn shop got even better deal. But I guess consoles don't cost a lot at pawn shops in America. Yeah, probably all those consoles. If it's a Las Vegas pawn shop, it was sold for someone's slot machines. Eh? No, I think 350.
Let's continue.
God, the pawn shops in Canada, a lot of them aren't far from the new price.
Pretty crazy they actually have this in the game. This cheat menu or whatever. Yeah, when you're tiny Wario in the gold, you'll end up growing back to normal size. Of course, but I could just do rewind! Yeah, rewind kicks ass. Money now. Over 12 grand.
Some slot gambling.
It's your coin count there. Yeah, so depending on how much money you get at the end of the game, depending on how much money you get, how much money you have at the end of the game, you get different things like
Doesn't Wario have a casino or something?
A castle? This is how he gets his castle. He gets a genie to wish for his castle. But depending on the ending, like you'll get a regular house, a bird house, or there is the castle, or you get his face on the moon. Yeah, it's multiple endings depending on how much coins you get. Whatever that thing is. What that is. Treasure A. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Ah! Pretty good. It would be nice if they made more of these instead of another fucking WarioWare game, because these games were awesome. I had Wario Land 1, 2, and 3 on my 3DS. Finally glad they added this to the Game Boy app, though. This game is a fucking gem. 6. Yeah, you press A, B. Yeah, you press A, B, select start. It does resets the game, but at least you don't commit suicide. Where's your Mario Land option to quit the level? It doesn't for some reason. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I wonder what the Game Boy Advance version of Dr. Mario was like. Mm.
And I'm gonna tag you in the free group buy with a chance to win
Okay.
Some contests. Yeah, they're in the tacos this Friday.
Like Kush Kings.
Yeah. We should go next time we do it. What game is that?
Dr. Mario. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, imagine if you could do bounty hunting in Canada. Imagine we did that if you were allowed to in Canada. Yeah, only in America you can do that. That'd be funny. You do a dog thing like in South Park.
No idea why they re-released Dr. Mario on Game Boy Advance, but it's better than the original Game Boy version. Yeah, they have all the versions of Dr. Mario available. Well, they don't only got the Super Nintendo one, but they got most of them anyways. Yeah. This was the game I was telling you about, WarioWare. Hey, D'Angelo. Get ready for the weirdest fucking shit you've ever seen, man. Feels like a fucking acid trip. Look at this, man. Look, see? Look. Watch what happens here. What happens makes no fucking sense at all. Like, look. Human things, ninjas. No, WarioWare. Not Dr. Mario.
Wait, that's the one you don't like, WarioWare?
Yeah, just because they made way too many games. It's become too much. First one's alright, though. Like, come here. Like, look at this, D'Angelo. Like, watch this. Look what it cuts to. Like, don't you find this dark? Like, look at the girl on the right. She's fucking hot. Dead there.
some reason the music here gives me Kill Bill vibes. Ha! Third time's a charm! I know, eh?
That looks...
Yeah, I know, right?
That one looks racist. That's racist. Well, it's kind of thing. That's...
What the fuck was that?
That looks like some of the older cartoons, you know what kind of cartoon? God. Can't believe it just showed that on this game.
What is that?
That was literally a racist caricature. This game was released in this country 2003. It's like something that only in Japan. And the person back alive is dead.
Well, look, he's back alive there, see? Dog turned into a sword. What? You saw that, right? Whoa. So fucking weird, this shit. Makes no fucking sense. Still, the other girl's just alive now. And the prince is alive. Literally makes no fucking sense. You know, it'd be nice if, like, after this game, literally all we got was fucking WarioWare games. They haven't gotten a WarioWare game in years now. Yeah, the thing about WarioWare as well is that Wario said that some of the game developers are his friends, but some of these so-called friends are kind of concerning. Like, we got two little girls and a 9-year-old kid. You're telling me that Wario's friends with a 9-year-old kid? Hey, D'Angelo? What do you think of that, eh? Don't you find it suspicious that Wario's friends with a 9-year-old kid? I'm gonna get ready to wrap up the stream now, right? 4 in the morning now. I'm probably gonna pass the fuck out after this. Yeah, but yeah, like, as for Metroid Ravenous, yeah, like after Prime 4 Beyond, I feel like 2D Metroid games are fitting. Especially after we got both Metroid Prime Remastered and Prime 4. And I know that there's been rumors about Prime 5, but I don't think we're gonna see it for a long while. Like at least a year or two. I'd say I don't see it being announced. Like, it's too early right now for a Prime 5 to be announced. Like Prime 4 came out like in 20 at the end of 2025 there, so Prime 4 didn't really do well, so. But I wouldn't mind seeing them re-release, make an HD port of Prime 2 and 3 or remaster them. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing re-releases of the Prime games because I fucking enjoy those Prime games a lot, and hell, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Metroid Prime Hunters would be awesome. Like, having the game playing more like the mainline Metroid, the regular Metroid Prime games, like the console Metroid Prime games. And it also, it'd be great for online multiplayer. But if Metroid Prime 5 is in development though, like, I see it being a Switch 2 only game because the Nintendo probably wants it to be on better hardware, since it makes sense for Prime 4 to be on Switch 1 there because it's been in development for almost a friggin' decade.
And like, but for Prime 5, so yeah, Prime 4 was a cross generation title, so like Prime 5, like Prime 5, so yeah, Prime 5 would probably be Switch 2 only. Same with Super Metroid Remake and Metroid Ravenous. Although it would be nice if they did do something, but I would like it would be nice if they did what they did with the Xenoblade Chronicles in the last Nintendo Direct. Like, like, but if Nintendo has their own September Nintendo Direct planned, they better have first party games because, in my opinion, the last Nintendo Direct absolutely fucking sucked. AG Angelo, that's my whole opinion about this last Nintendo Direct. Like, there is literally no Nintendo games announced. Like, we got fucking Switch 2 editions again. Like, we got like fucking Xenoblade Switch 2 edition. Like, why do we need a bunch of fucking Xenoblade games? And then we get Ocarina of Time. Yeah, Ocarina of Time Remake was the only decent one in the direct, but the only problem with this is that they hardly show any gameplay. Like, it's only just half of the opening cutscene. Like, and if Ocarina of Time Remake is coming this year, like Nintendo's really got to show some gameplay soon. But yeah, like, hopefully Nintendo, if they end up having a September Direct, there's not a bunch of bullshit that they all, like what they did last thing, like a whole bunch of third party shit, like have something like Super Metroid Remake, Metroid Ravenous, fucking gameplay of freaking Ocarina of Time Remake, gameplay of Xenoblade Genesis. Like, at least have something that's not first party Nintendo. Yeah, it's not third party crap or something that's already been announced. Like, it seems that a lot of them now, like, it seems that a lot of the time now, like, Nintendo is just randomly shadow dropping these random directs, like what they did with Star Fox on Switch 2. But, yeah, like, if Nintendo does have Super Metroid and Metroid Ravenous planned, we are definitely going to be streaming the 2D Metroid games. Although we aren't going to be live streaming Other M and another Metroid 2 remake because we already played those ones recently, and I don't want to fucking play Other M again. Plus, like, you're probably gonna have to take out my new 2D SXL and shit and try to get see if I can still run the capture card stuff. For if I end up having a 2D Metroid marathon. But yeah, like, I'm probably gonna be streaming the games on the Nintendo Classics app because they're not gonna go through the house looking up all those HDMI converters. But anyways, I'm gonna finish rambling there. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.